Well, my granddad was a bell ringer years and years ago, and I just liked the sound of them, and I thought, well, I'd like to have a go.
And who were the bell ringing characters in those days?
There was Brian Gills, Stuart Bowden, Fred, Stan Broom, Russell came as well, but it was all locals, you know, he'd been born and bred here.
As it had been for generations.
Yes, that's it. So we used to have a laugh about it as well. Of course, I was learning, and I'm no bell ringer now. But whenever I went wrong, instead of Fred keeping wide, he went wrong as well. And then everybody used to have to keep wide of him and of me, because he used to get in such a muddle because he followed me all the time. But he was a good character.
The bells were his passion. I used to go and pretend to hold the ladder, which has now been taken down. There's a rickety old wooden ladder, and my father used to climb up there and oil the bells and repair any stays that had been broken.
I heard one story about him where he was bell ringing and he hadn't got his braces on.
That was just before I started and his trousers come down. I'd heard about that, and I heard he was wearing Union Jack pants. I can remember him telling about that.
And the bell ringers are people like Stan Broom, my father, Stuart Bowden, Ron Bowden, Stuart's father, and so on, Sid Simmons, if I remember rightly. And there are still certificates up there, competitions that they entered, so they enjoyed their competitions, usually obviously into the local pub afterwards.
And I can't help noticing that all the other names you've mentioned are men.
Yeah, I know.
So were you the first woman?
I could have been, I don't know. I probably was, I expect.
Because ladies didn't really ring back then. Calling myself a lady. But, you know, they were short on ringers, so Stuart said, well, why don't you, and Jill was involved as well. So Jill and I started learning.
Yeah. And can you remember doing weddings and things?
Yeah, we've done weddings, and I can remember having to do a funeral as well. Because I went up with Fred to help put the leather bits on, I forget what they call it.
The muffles.
Yeah, the muffles. I went up with him to help do that, and then take them down again.
Personally, I've never known much about bells, but I think they were quite good ringers, actually.
I think so. I mean, they certainly were winning competitions left, right,
yes, they were. Yes.
I think they liked a drink alongside as well.
Oh yes. That was part of the cause, certainly.